Hi everyone, here is me again. My name is Andressa, and today I'm going to talk about some very useful sentences that will help you during a conversation in Portuguese, okay? So, there are many websites and apps that you can use to talk to people from other countries, and they are very helpful to improve a language, to learn a new language, because you talk to natives and you know how they speak, you can listen the pronunciation. It's very helpful. I use some apps like this, but if you know nothing about the other language, it may be difficult to start a conversation, right? So I'm bringing here some sentences that can help you while you are talking to someone in Portuguese. So sometimes you wanna know how to pronounce some word, you don't understand what the other are speaking, and you wanna ask him for repeat the sentence, for example. So things like that. These are some sentences that will help you in these situations. For example, if you're speaking to someone and you can't understand what the other person is speaking, and you wanna say like, I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Could you repeat, please? Could you please repeat? I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Could you please repeat? In Portuguese, this would be, desculpa, não entendi. Pode repetir, por favor? So, desculpa, não entendi. Pode repetir, por favor? Sorry, I didn't get it. Could you please repeat? Desculpa, não entendi. Pode repetir, por favor? If you wanna ask how can you say some word, you don't know how to say, I don't know, bottle, for example, and you wanna ask, how do I say bottle in Portuguese? How do I say something in Portuguese? Then you ask, como se diz bottle em português? Como se diz em português? Como se diz? And you can use the same sentence if you want to ask, how do you write a word? How do I write bottle in Portuguese? So, como se escreve bottle em português? Como se escreve bottle in Portuguese? In português, sorry. And you may also ask for the other person who you are talking to spell a word for you. Maybe you are speaking and the other person speaks something that you don't understand, and you can ask her to repeat with that first sentence. Você pode repetir, por favor? And then the other may repeat, but you are not understanding, and then you can say, can you spell this? Could you please spell this? And in Portuguese it would be, você pode soletrar para mim? Você pode soletrar para mim, por favor? So this para mim, it's, could you spell it to me? Could you spell it to me, please? So pra is the contracted form of para. Você poderia soletrar para mim, por favor? But when you speak it, we don't say para, we just say pra. So, você poderia soletrar para mim, por favor? And that's how you say, could you spell that to me, please? And there is another sentence that I use a lot in English, and I'm really not sure if this is the perfect way to say that, but when I'm trying to remember some word and I'm trying to make a sentence in my mind, but I need to win time, to win time. I need more time to remember what I'm trying to say. I used to say like this, how can I say, and I say that how can I say because I'm trying to win time to remember. And in Portuguese you can say, como eu posso dizer, como eu posso dizer, and you are trying to remember, okay? It's a sentence that you can use when you are trying to win time to remember something. Como eu posso dizer, and you are thinking. If you want to ask the other person to speak slower because you're not understanding, so you want to say, I'm not understanding what you're saying, could you please speak a little bit slower? In Portuguese, it would be, eu não estou te entendendo, fala um pouquinho mais devagar. Could you please speak a little bit slower? Fala um pouquinho mais devagar. Eu não estou te entendendo. Fala um pouquinho mais devagar. This is how you could say that. There is another. If you're listening to someone and the other speaks a word you don't understand and you wanna ask the other to stop speaking because you didn't understand what the other person said and you wanna ask him to stop speaking, you can just say, in English you'd say, hold on, what is that? Hold on, what is that? You didn't understand, so hold on, what is that? In Portuguese it would be, espera aí, oi? Espera aí, oi? It means, hold on, what is that? Espera aí, oi? Or, calma aí. We used to say that, calma, a lot. And I know that in English, to say calm down, you only say that if the other person is nervous and is angry. But in Portuguese, we say calma all the time. And it means, hold on. Hold on a second is calma aí, calma, okay? So you can say calma aí, oi? Oi, it's like, what is that? Or you can say, o quê? So, calma aí, o quê? Espera aí, oi? O que você disse? What is that? O que você disse? Okay? If you wanna say that you don't know a word and you wanna know the meaning of that word, you can say, não conheço essa palavra, o que isso quer dizer? I don't know this word, what does that mean? I don't know this word, what does that mean? Eu não conheço essa palavra, o que isso quer dizer? Eu não conheço essa palavra, o que isso quer dizer? If you could understand something, I mean, you asked for an explanation and you understand after explanation and you wanna say, oh, now I got it, you can say, ah, entendi, or, ah, agora sim, it's like, oh, now I got it, agora sim, right? Also, if you wanna say that you don't remember how to say something in Portuguese, you can say, não consigo lembrar como se diz, and then you say what you're trying to say. For example, I can't remember how to say bottle in Portuguese, and you can say, não consigo lembrar como se diz bottle em português. Não consigo lembrar. And, well, to finish, if you had a nice conversation with someone and you just want to say that it was nice to talk to her, it was good to talk to her, you can say, foi bom falar com você, foi bom conversar com você. And this is very kind. So that's it for this video. I hope it helps you to start a conversation with Brazilians, and I hope you can use these sentences and it may make the conversation more comfortable and easier to you, right? So, foi bom falar com vocês. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.